Here, let me tell y'all why I think you're wrong, LP. For one, you making it seem like the Jay-Z Kawhi Leonard is a bad comparison. And for one, when you're talking about sports and rap, it's a competitive sport. Everyone wants to be the best. Everyone proclaims to be the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. Opportunity presented itself with Biggie and Pac passing. Jay-Z stepped up. Not only did he step up, he knocked some balls out of the park as well with countless album after album after album, not just on the rap side of things, but also transitioning himself from not just a rapper to a brand with Rockefeller, with the shoe deals, with the media, with everything that he has done. Jay-Z thought differently, and he kept winning year after year after year. And the same goes for Kawhi Leonard. Yes, he came up under Timmy, Manu, and Pop and all them. He still stepped up when the time was meant for him to step up versus Bron in the finals versus the Heat. He stepped up, he defended, he won those MVP. Is that true or not? Is that truth? Is that the truth?
He won it, but that's not. Come on, anybody that know basketball, stop it, Pierre.
That matters as well.
Folks act like Kawhi came in and first off, all he did was funnel LeBron into Tim Duncan, Tiago fucking Splitter, the rest of the trees they had. Stop acting like he shut him down. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Is that a hard job? We talking
Shutting
about
LeBron? What?
He didn't shut LeBron down. No one said he shut LeBron down besides you.
He funneled. No, everybody's saying that. When you talk about Kawhi, man, stop it.
Listen, playing defense on LeBron James is a tough task. Kawhi did that in his early years.
Did what? Everybody played defense on LeBron. What do you mean? Everybody plays defense.
Hey, they won a championship, right? And he got Finals MVP once. Then later on, fast forward to his career when he got to Toronto. Right. When he got to Toronto,
proving my point.
He won the championship in Toronto. Yes, Brown went west, but he still came through and won the championship. So back
with the depleted Warriors. Stop it! You're making my point. Just
opportunity presented itself. He
Kawhi was on top.
They could have lost. All I'm saying is he proved to do his thing, just like Jay-Z did their things year over year. I mean, it's not a bad comparison because they're both knocking home runs. I'm fine with that comparison. I wouldn't say they're overrated because they're not. They're great in their own right. You got to put some respect on both of their names.
So how long was Jay-Z the best rapper? From 96, we'll say, when Pac and Biggie passed, to when? Are we counting 96 or when he said it in 99 or whenever the fuck he said it? Because it wasn't in the 90s. We'll give him 2000. So when was he starting to be the best rapper? Pierre and John.
I said Jay started being the best rapper. Like I say, the end of the 90s. Like mid 90s, it's about 95. 95. Well, no, not 95. Like 97, 98.
Okay, 97, 98. When did he stop being the best rapper? Or is he still the best rapper?
I honestly listen to him on this Jay Electronica. He's still one of the best rappers out.
So he's still the best rapper. Okay, Pierre, with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up his albums here because I can tell you based off album. I can't tell you when the year was. Let me see here. Music career. Give me a second here. I just want to look at his albums real quick. Because if you look at his albums, this one was fire. This one was fire. Hold on.
I'm not, see.
Okay, so we had Reasonable Doubt in 96. Classic album. But Biggie was still.
Biggie looked at as a classic until later.
True. But we're going back to look at it. I mean, he was still making noise when Biggie was alive then. 97, Volume 1. That Biggie was on that album, right?
That doesn't – all right, go ahead.
So he's starting to show that he's a player within this game that you have to respect.
Okay.
And I say he's the best rapper then. 97, Volume 1 was a good one. 98, Hard Knock Life. Okay, we talking classics. 99, Life and Times of Sean Carter, Volume 3, fire. I'll say around the time 2000 on, Jay-Z was the best rapper. The Dynasty came out in 2000. The Blueprint came out in 2001. The Blueprint 2 came out in 2002. 2003 is the Black Album.
Now there's competition. There was no competition until 2003. Prior to that, there was no competition.
I disagree.
There was DMX. There was DMX. There was Cameron. There was Nas. And first off, Nas had Illmatic in 95. So we talking about, come on. First off, Anyway,
are you talking just East Coast then? Because you got to think about the West Coast, you got to think
everywhere.
about Midwest, you got to think about the South as well.
Ice Cube,
rappers were all around.
Ice-T. I mean,
anybody talking about Ice-T?
Give me some.
There was Scarface out there. There's a lot of cats that could have pushed and made the and had better. Man, Scarface was dope as hell, though.
Scarface did not. Listen, these cats, them Southern cats didn't want that fame. Jay-Z wanted. They didn't give a fuck. Pimp C didn't even want Jay-Z on his fucking album. He just said he didn't want that pop shit on this bullshit. He didn't want none of that shit. You Bun B had to talk him into it. The niggas didn't give a fuck about that.
I hear you, but that doesn't really matter either.
What do you mean?
That doesn't matter. That was, and like you said, like he's half of a group. He didn't want to do the mainstream. He didn't want to do mainstream shit. But Bun wanted that money. He wanted the extra money. So Bun had to talk to this man into getting the extra money because Jay was so hot at the time. So you want to do it. You got, hey, let's do this hot. Let's get this money with this dude. We still do our underground thing. We good. And that's exactly what happened. They wanted to be the hottest rapper that was out, right?
But if their goal was not to be the best, how can you compare that? Their goal was to put out the music today. First off, you can ask niggas if Andre 3000 was better rapper than Jay-Z, and niggas would argue that. Okay. So we can talk.
That's definitely true too, though.
So, that's
what you saying. What I'm saying is like these other cats could have done what Jay-Z did, right? Yep. They all had the opportunity to do this when the other two cats had passed on. They all had the opportunity to push, all of them, but he did. See what I was saying, but he did.
I don't.
But so then the thing with Kawhi,
that makes him
Kawhi thing. If it's Kawhi thing, Kawhi came to the Spurs, got drafted to a good team, so he was already fortunate into a good spot, ready to go. Finals MVP LeBron, whatever. And then he gets traded to Toronto, the second best squad in the East. Great situation. Then he puts himself in LA Clippers, another great situation. He's putting himself in great situations. Like Jay-Z had to push his situations. No. It's different for me.
I don't believe because there was nobody else out there.
You can't keep saying it. You can't keep saying these cats because I bet you Nas want Nas. You saying Nas wouldn't want the
Nas
fame?
turned down? Yes, Nas turned down endorsements back then. Nas was turning out all kind of endorsements.
Oh, okay. So talk about the same man that was on an interview with the Sway cat talking about I ain't gonna never do no alcohol. All right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let me finish. Poison my people. But now that when he gets to this little money financial thing, we seen him doing brown liquor commercials, right?
That's what I'm. So he didn't want it back then. They offered that Steve Stout. Steve Stout came to Nas first for half the shit. That's proven. When he didn't want it, then he went to Hove. So what you saying?
So what you saying? Like
that's I'm saying
dumb
is
on them. That's dumb on their part.
I'm not arguing that.
That's dumb on their. That's completely dumb on their part. This man.
That's not the argument.
One of the best rappers. And so fools are like, well, I don't want that position. So that's on them. These are all choices.
That's not the argument. What I'm saying is that Jay-Z was the greatest rapper at a time because he was fortunately placed in these positions. There was a time. There was no nobody wanted the shit.
Are you trying to say Jay-Z?
So you're saying nobody wanted to be the hottest rapper?
Nobody
wanted to be the man.
I'm not. Listen.
That's nobody. Okay.
Who was out there trying to be the man? Wasn't nobody out there saying I'm the best. Nobody was. Jay-Z's the only nigga that said that.
Then that's them. I don't understand it.
You
in the game to be in the game?
What do you mean? Yeah, what are you talking about? There's a lot of niggas that play basketball just for the fucking check. What are you talking about? Not everybody want to be LeBron. Not everybody want to be the best.
Is your ultimate argument saying that Jay-Z is not the best rapper?
My ultimate I'm not saying that he wasn't the best. There was a very long period where he was the best rapper. What I'm saying was by default a lot of the times because there was no other people out there wasn't trying to put up that hustle. Wasn't nobody out there trying to put up that hustle.
And that's where you may say no one has been putting up that effort. That's on their fault. I bet you if you can ask them now if they can go back and do that again, they may change their mind. So sure, you can say that, whatever. All I'm saying is Jay-Z had the opportunity, he took the opportunity. I can't knock him for
so he's an opportunist. I know. I'm not saying
that. I'm not wrong with that.
Maybe y'all misunderstanding what I'm trying to say.
Maybe because the comparison.
I'm not saying Jay-Z is not a good rapper. I'm not saying.
I know you're not saying that. The comparison with like Kawhi, this is Kawhi's career, how it's going, and what Jay-Z did to his rap career. To me, are completely they don't parallel at all.
I can understand how you may not want to agree. One, you have a fucking Yankees hat on over your left shoulder. Like Jay-Z is the reason that you're wearing. Like, stop it. I can't argue Jay-Z with you. Like, I can't do that. So
I am the most level man. I see both sides of everything. I just don't the comparison. Your comparison. I don't see that Kawhi.
Right, you don't have to agree with it. I'm just saying there was a period where Jay-Z was the best rapper because nobody else wanted. And that's my fucking opinion.
So is Kawhi the best player because no one else wants to be?
Kawhi's never been the best player.
I'm just asking you.
Kawhi's never been the best player. He's never.
I
just
want to know what you're trying to say about Kawhi right now.
He's in very fortunate.
He's in very. Go ahead.
But he's very fortunate. Kawhi's very fortunate. He's been in very fortunate situations. I don't see Jay-Z's career as a rapper being fortunate situations.
See, when I talk about that, I say like Jay-Z got all the deals because he said, all right, I'm looking around the landscape. DMX ain't a motherfucker that can do what I do as an appearance, like be business wise and all that shit. He look over here at Nas. Nas don't want this shit. And he looking at niggas. He's like, I'm not saying Jay-Z's the fucking genius. He's looking at the landscape. He said, okay, now's my time. There's nobody out here that wants to fuck with me or can. So now's my time. He didn't say it the year beforehand. He waited till them niggas gone. That's like stop it. Don't wait. Like you said, he was making noise before, right? He wasn't pumping his chest back then. He pumping his chest when them niggas gone, when there ain't no competition.
That's all. Could you make the better comparison that Jay-Z is more along the lines of LeBron James?
No, I don't think that's a good comparison.
Okay.
Because LeBron James has never not been the best basketball player since he's been in the league. Once he got for real. Don't count. I'm not talking about the first 3 fucking years, even though he's in his finals in the 4th year or whatever. There's never been nobody fucking with. There's been people who's, he's good too. Kawhi Leonard, he's good too. Ain't nobody done what LeBron did to even be considered.
Has anyone done anything that Jay has done in the rap game?
Right now?
Just in general.